morning. Let's get the day started. Now, vlogging will definitely make your life more difficult. It has for me. I have to constantly remember to record everything, and the amount of time I spend editing on a daily basis now, even though it only has been a couple of days, is drastic compared to what it was before. That's an hour or two or possibly 3 that I have to set aside just for editing, and I can't do anything else. Even this morning, I can't snooze anymore. Because I know that I have to wake up, record myself making my bed, record my weight, record my physique, and still do other things such as take the dogs out, drive to the gym, and make sure I'm on time. But luckily, it's worth it because there's a lot of benefits that come out of doing all this. But a little bit behind schedule. On to the gym. Let me go ahead and get my workout in first.
Now, benefit number 1 of vlogging, the camera will always keep you accountable. David Goggins has the concept of the accountability mirror. Essentially, he would stand in front of the mirror every single day, see what's wrong about his life, and essentially write it down on a mirror and look at it every single day so it would motivate him and discipline him to change himself. And that's essentially what I'm doing with the camera. I want to see everything that I'm doing on a daily basis, and that's going to be my proof, my evidence as to why I'm fat, skinny, fit, unsuccessful, poor, rich. Because in the end, it's the decisions you make in life that will ultimately determine your future. And truth be told, I can make a lot better decisions. I think for the most part, I've been slacking because my decisions were able to get me by in life. I'm able to survive, but I don't want to survive. I want to thrive. And speaking of accountability, time to get to work.
Now, benefit number 2 of recording yourself is you get to see things from an objective point of view. Now, for most people, they don't see themselves on camera when they speak, so they don't catch how often they stutter or use filler words. For me in particular, I started recording myself frequently for lifting. I used to work with a powerlifting coach, and he would ask me or have me record my top sets and send it to him so he could judge how heavy the weight is and see what my form was like. And it was from that moment where my journey in terms of fitness dramatically started to increase. Once you get the form down, then you know exactly where the weight should be, then you know how to program for yourself, and that's when it started to blow up. Now, I'm trying to do the same thing for my communication skills as well, in addition to other things. I would love to learn how to communicate better with other people and not stutter or use filler words as much, because in the end, life is all about human connection. There are so many people in the world, and if you're going to stay secluded and alone, what's the point of life?
Now, the third benefit is you're able to keep track of progress for things you don't see on a day-to-day basis. And for me, a great example of that would be stretching. I've started stretching daily. I don't see results on a day-to-day basis, but I'm desperately hoping that I am more flexible month 1 as opposed to month 3. So I take a picture every single day of where I am in terms of mobility, and I'm gonna use that as my basis and foundation of was any progress made.
Now, if I don't see any progress from month 1 and month 3, I am going to be really discouraged. But if I do see progress, then to me that's a sign that, hey, I might not see progress on a day-to-day basis, but I do know that it's working, and it's going to motivate me to keep going longer as well.
Alright, it is way past my bedtime. Just got home from picking up my girlfriend at the airport, so I am gonna call it a night. Good night, and tomorrow we have another fun day ahead of us.